Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. This is Teaching Tuesday, and today we're going to do the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Hangman. With the High Priestess, I'm going to start with the symbology here. The symbology with the High Priestess is the pillars represent the entrance to the temple. And this basically represents the duality and balance. The moon is intuition and things that are hidden in the dark. The curtain is a doorway to our subconscious. The pomegranates on here represent fertility. There are all kinds of pomegranates in the background here. That represents fertility. The scroll is all the secrets and hidden knowledge. So basically, in a nutshell, with the High Priestess, she has all the answers. She has all the answers, mysteries, secrets, trust your intuition. She is a psychic. She's got psychic abilities and she has a desire for knowledge. So you can put, for the High Priestess, you can put hidden knowledge. Answers are coming. And secrets, gut, psychic, those are some keywords. In reverse, clouded insight. Not woke. This is what I get on that pair. They're always in reverse. Doesn't have secret knowledge, isn't even gaining it. Very clouded insight, just completely clouded insight. It's just the complete reversal of the upright. So that is the High Priestess. Next I have here is the Hermit. The Hermit we have here, he is got a white beard and he does have white hair, which represents knowledge and wisdom and maturity. The light is lighting the path through the dark, and there's a star on the inside, which is the light of God. He has his feet firmly on the ground. He's been through the mountains in the backdrop there, or you could tell it looks like he's gotten through some mountains there. And his robe represents, let's see, what does his robe represent? I know it does represent something here. I know that's something. I'll come back to that. Well, anyways, he stands on a solitary path. And he is very careful in his thought. He's contemplation, withdrawal from the outside world. You will have all the answers within yourself. He knows all the answers. He's going deep inward. He's self-reflective. This is not a narcissist. This person has the ability to look at themselves, look at everything, and decide what is best. In the upright, he gains all that stuff. He knows what path he wants to go down. He figures it out, knows where to go, has that wisdom to take the action to do it. In reverse, the person is still in reflective mode, but they're not coming to the answers. This person is kind of in a dark, it feels like they're in the dark, still seeking. It's isolation with loneliness and negative thoughts. So that is in reverse. They've got a lot of negative thoughts because they can't find the solution. So they're desperately trying to find the solution to life. That is the Hermit. The Hangman. The Hangman is a delayed gratification card. Peace and calm. There's no anguish here. The person's not suffering. In a lot of cultures, people go without eating. They'll do things in order to reach enlightenment. So that's kind of what this card is. It's to suspend yourself so that you can go inward, become self-reflective, find solutions. The Hangman wants to find, is kind of like the Hermit, because this person's also trying to find enlightenment. This person's trying to find solutions, and it's delayed. They're delaying the answer. They're at crossroads because the legs are crossed. So this person's sort of at crossroads and trying to find a solution. And they're hanging from the tree of life, and they're also interested in growth, personal growth, because there's green on the branches there. So this Hangman is okay with letting go of something in order to benefit for something else in the long run. So they're at peace, they're not suffering. They put themselves in this situation in order to grow. So it is self-sacrificial. It is a self-sacrificial card in order to grow and become better. In the reverse position, this person's selfish. This person's not willing to go inward, not willing to grow, not willing to look at themselves, not willing to find solutions. So it's just the reversal of the upright. So very self-sacrificial. And that is the Hangman. right there. So I want you to do all that and write those on your cards. I did do a video with the bicycle deck, but I think I'm going to hold off, you guys, because this doesn't have major arcana. So I will be putting out a video. I already made it. It's just sitting in my list there to publish it. But I'm going to wait because all the meanings are basically the same. And then I will pull out the video on this. And then you can write basically whatever you write on when I get through the major arcana, when I get to all the other cards, the minors, you're going to have all the same meanings for this here for the most part. We do not have, it's a different card. We just don't have the major arcanas in here. We have all the minors for the most part. So that's kind of why I'm holding back on this. But I will get to it. So if you're pulling 3 cards, like I've said before, you can pull some majors. You can separate your deck if you want to. You can pull what do I need to know with all the major arcanas and then dig from there. That makes it so much easier and quicker as a new person. But not only that, it's great for my channel too, because that's why I've been doing it, because it is a fantastic method to just do your majors and then your minors. If you're going to just pull very minimal cards, you're going to really get to your answers very quickly this way. So you just shuffle any way you want. You do not have to shuffle like I do. You don't have to destroy your deck. You can do this. You can fan it out and then just pull. Pull. Whatever works for you. Then what you can do also, you can do under the deck, subconscious. That's a subconscious. That is what they don't realize that they think because there's the ego that's blocking it. And then the conscious mind is in the center. So conscious and unconscious. You can just pull 2 or 3. You will get so much out of just the 2 or 3. And then if something really looks puzzling, you can reframe a question and be more direct and ask a new question. And that is how you read tarot. It's not too complicated. You do not have to do upright and reverses. You can keep it strictly upright. And aspect, they call it aspecting. So let's do some aspecting. Here we go. That one popped out. I will go upright. Page of Cups. So what about that Page of Cups? Page of Cups is a nice young individual who is emotional and liked by others. Well, let's see. Okay, what else is going on? How liked are they? Say it's someone you pulled and that person's a Page of Cups. How liked are they? What's going to happen to this Page of Cups next? And pull. Boom, this Page of Cups is going to end up with the Knight of Wands. Someone's going to come charging forward with some courageous ideas for this Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups might want to grasp it because this is a Knight of Wands. This is like a knight in shining armor individual coming in to help the Page of Cups. So it's looking like this page is going to get some help coming with a creative idea that they will probably love, is how I would probably read that. So don't be afraid to start pulling and looking and whoops, but they're going to run into, it's going to feel like this person's maybe overstepping their boundary. Now we've got a problem. I'm feeling a little self-imposed here because you are taking too much charge. This person's take charge individual. Now this page isn't so happy because you're too controlling. So it could take you places. And then from the last card you pull, you could say, well, I don't understand that. Reframe another question. Start shuffling or fan it out. Pull another one. Boom. Well, it's because things happen too fast and the page is not very comfortable with it. Yes, it's a lot of action going on, but it feels like there's too much to overcome. It's happening too fast. This 8 is happening very quickly. 8 is an action to overcome. And it's feeling like this person's very courageous and helping me a little bit too much, and it's a little bit too fast for my comfort level here. So this page is not comfortable with moving super fast, not comfortable with this knight chasing forward. It's feeling kind of aggressive. Maybe this page doesn't like such an aggressive individual because it's feeling kind of self-imposed here, self-imposed restrictions. You're moving a little too fast for me here, buddy. So that's how I would probably say that. You're just moving a little too fast for me. So start pulling, start The more you practice, the more you do it, the more you're tapping into your higher self. The more aware you become, the more your intuitive abilities get kicked in. Practice is what helps. It's a muscle you must develop. So you've got to work that muscle and do it daily, every day, first thing in the morning, or if you have the ability, when you have your quiet time to yourself, pull some cards for yourself. It doesn't have to be on anyone else. What do I need to know today? That's always the best question. What do I need to know today? And that's how you guide your own life. And starting with yourself is perfect. It doesn't have to be other people. You can just start with yourself. And that's how you're going to grow and develop as an individual. And really, it's a blessing. It's a huge blessing, you guys. And then if you want, you can add some oracle decks. You know, my favorite deck here, one of my favorite is the Kipper. You know, I use it all the time. This is the Kipper deck. And you can add some oracles to it, you know, and that makes it very easy because it says it right on there, as well as describing it. But it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. So you can add an oracle. The Kipper's great. I have several others that I've used. I like Spirit Animal. The Spirit Animal is an excellent one too. And the Lenormands. I have 2 Lenormands here. You know, I've got the rose one and I've got the classic one. I think they have one or 2 more. So you can get a Lenormand deck to supplement the other and go even deeper. So that is how I do it. And then naturally, we do the bicycle deck, which I will be getting to. And that can also dig deeper too. So I always like using all of these. So don't be afraid to experiment. You know, you're not going to get it wrong. You will grow. It's a learning process, and every day you're going to get stronger and stronger. And like I said, you don't feel bad about making cheat sheets, poster boards. Whatever you need to do, you do it. Tape it to the wall. Use a thumbtack if you have to. If you need a book by your side while you're doing it so that you can thumb through it easier than a little tiny book, I recommend that too. So I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.